am Mary Thengvall. I'm community builder with Chef, and I'm here with our CTO, Adam Jacob, and our CEO, Barry Crist. Welcome.
Thank you, Mary.
Congratulations on an awesome first day.
It was an awesome first day.
It's been fantastic.
It was pretty sweet.
Cool. What have been some of your favorite moments from today?
I think just the warm reception we got everyone at the keynote, and then just, for me, the favorite moment was when James and Seth hit the button and updated our website live and delivery with delivery.
That was pretty amazing.
It was amazing.
Fantastic.
And I've had people ask me like, oh, no, that must have been smoke and mirrors. And no, it was actually real. It was live. It happened. We watched it. It was great.
We know the people who are backstage making sure that everything worked.
Right. It was pretty good. I thought the conversation around, we saw Microsoft talk about Linux.
Right.
We saw Canonical talk about Microsoft and boot Windows boxes. Like I felt like we really saw this little glimpse of what the future of a world where people are focused on whether or not the people who are doing work are happy. Right? Microsoft doesn't care anymore whether you use Windows. What they care about is whether you're successful on their platform. That's all they've ever really cared about. But now they're so crisp and clear about it, and like watching that be clear, not just from them, but from every single person who comes up. Right? You watch the customers we brought up. You watch all those people come in and talk about it, and all of them in the end, they were so focused on what it felt like. And what the human experience of doing it was, like that's the thing that really, I think, transforms industries, right?
Definitely. Well, and I think that says a lot about our community, right? Because that's the viewpoint of people here. That's what everyone here wants to accomplish. They want it to be a good workplace. They want it to be a good work environment. They want you to be able to do your best work.
Well, and what a change. A couple things struck me also. So one, I was talking to Mark Rasinovich, who's the CTO of Azure, and I told him a story that when I was walking to do my keynote, I had two customers come up and want to talk about Test Kitchen on Windows and how enthusiastic they were. So I'm telling him this story, and he goes, dude, I'm not here to talk about Windows. I'm here talking about Linux on Azure. That's what I'm here to talk about. So then I kind of put that away. And then my second data point is the Ubuntu team, when they kick off their own demo, the first thing they show is provisioning a Windows server. So it just shows how different the world's become.
Absolutely. Well, and it emphasizes the working togetherness, which is the whole idea around DevOps in the first place.
Yes, and community. And I think the chef community really sets the mood to let that happen.
Definitely.
I thought all the customers that we talked about and that all the different talks we saw where it was people sharing their specific use cases, I thought that was amazing. I remember my dad taking me to see The Empire Strikes Back, and I thought it was pretty rad that there was a Star Wars crawl.
Star Wars crawl.
That was pretty. That was pretty cool.
That was delightful.
That was super delightful. I thought, in the sessions, I thought having so many tracks, there were 7 tracks, and I thought that just that huge mass of there's so many different things we could talk about that everybody finds value in, and there were people in every session. I thought that was amazing. Right. It was great.
I've been hearing a lot of great feedback on Twitter as well. It was a lot of fun this morning to be watching the Twitter stream and then realize we were trending, which was kind of fantastic. And I don't know if that's ever happened before.
So Mary, what I was told was that ChefConf was the #2 trending topic on all of Twitter.
Under April Fools.
Under April Fools.
Yeah.
So, note to ourselves, never do ChefConf and April Fools again.
Right? Yeah, I got
On
that
the
joke a
other
couple times today.
hand, we've been told by a few different people that we were the only legitimate news today. So there are benefits to
maybe that's how we trended. Nothing else actually interesting or funny was going on. Yeah, that's a darker vision. Yeah. I'm gonna go with we're amazing.
There's a positive there of we had the most amazing news of the day.
We were by far the most compelling.
Exactly.
The other thing, just what Adam was talking about with the customer discussions. So we have this great researcher, Dr. Nicole Forsgren, that we've hired. She's done this fabulous research on DevOps and the impact. And one of her data points is that companies that are mature in their DevOps adoption ship 8,000 times faster. Right? And you hear that number and you're like, man, 8,000 times, I'm not so sure. And then you listen to Standard Bank and Intuit and Disney get up there and they put up their own metrics, and they're going in Standard Bank's case from shipping used to take them 6 months to now a matter of days, and you realize it really is actually 8,000 times.
Yeah,
that's not just some number.
And one of the things I loved about Standard Bank, so one of my personal most important things I've learned over the course of building Chef was that you can only have zero tolerance for assholes. Like if you want to have a company that's great or a community that's amazing, like as soon as you see an asshole that's chronic and they can't quit, you got to kick them out, and there's no saving them. It doesn't matter how good they are or how great they are, like they just have to go away. And I thought it was amazing that this 150-year-old bank started their cultural transformation with the simple statement, don't be a dick. And like, you know, like at the heart of everything, like just stop being...
Don't be a chop, I think is what it was.
Yeah, don't be a chop. I went with the translation because you know the audience might not have seen.
I'm trying to keep it clean.
There you go.
I think asshole is an important word. It's not even a swear word. Like it's the only word that accurately describes the behavior that we are trying to eliminate.
It's true. Well, and I mean, I think that again goes back to community, where like that's the basic premise, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah. And
treat other people as you want to be treated, and it boils down to that, and that applies into how many hours you want to work in a day and what your priorities should be, personal versus work, and all of those things. And again, ties back to the idea of DevOps.
And to get back to Nicole Forsgren for a second, like she has actual good solid data that doing that produces better qualitative outcomes. Like actual real legitimate business outcomes, more than we can talk about a lot of technology outcomes. Right. Like so good.
No, it's fantastic. Well, cool. Thanks for joining me for a few minutes and talking about how day one went, and looking forward to a great day tomorrow too.
Bye, Mary.
Thanks.
Mary, thank you.
Appreciate
You're
it.
awesome. What's up?